Roscoe lived in a shelter for 6 long months, where he was unseen with a sense of constant longing. The dog always walked with sad eyes, would not allow himself to be touched, and did not enjoy life at all. The shelter staff couldn't help but feel a profound sadness when they looked into his eyes that seemed to hold the weight of a world of sorrows. Everything changed in an instant when a man named Daniel called the shelter. The staff had been waiting for more than 6 months for a dog named Roscoe to finally start to enjoy life. Roscoe was a mystery, a puzzle they couldn't solve. He was sad and withdrawn all the time. He seemed to see no meaning in every day. Locals had found Roscoe wandering the streets, a lonely figure lost in the urban jungle. Concerned for his well-being, they had called the shelter to pick him up. That's how he ended up there. But from then on, no matter how much the staff tried to show love and care, nothing made Roscoe happy. It was all evident by the sadness in his eyes. A little later, the staff decided that it was time to look for someone for Roscoe, someone who could help him find joy in life again. They published an ad on social networks, describing Roscoe's story, his melancholic eyes, and his silent suffering. A couple of days later, they received a call that left them stunned. The voice on the other end belonged to a man named Daniel. He said he had seen the post and claimed that the dog they described was his long-lost companion who had been missing for 3 years. When Daniel arrived at the shelter, the tension in the air was palpable. As he approached Roscoe's enclosure, the dog lifted his head, his gaze locked onto this stranger. Then, as if time stood still, something extraordinary happened. Upon seeing the man, Roscoe's eyes lit up like stars, and a warm, genuine smile stretched across his face for the first time in a long time. His tail, which had remained still for months, began to wag with an enthusiasm that left everyone in awe. Daniel knelt down and called Roscoe's name softly. The dog, overcome with emotion, bounded towards him, his joy uncontainable. He nuzzled Daniel's face, licked his hands, and wagged his tail so vigorously that it seemed as though he might take flight. Tears welled up in Daniel's eyes as he embraced his long-lost friend, and Roscoe, once a creature of sorrow, had found his purpose again.